Hello, good evening, good morning, depends on where you are at. I'm starting my video. But before I start, remember to subscribe, share, especially share, like, and comments. Please, comments. Why am I spinning around? Because I'm telling you a story about the first time I got high, or when I first toked. And I'm gonna stop spinning because I'm getting dizzy. But when I was toking, I didn't get dizzy. What happened is my brother, me, and a couple of his friends went to the park in Port of Los Angeles, or for some of the people not from California, Port of Los Angeles. We call it San Pedro, Port of San Pedro. And the area we lived in was Rancho San Pedro. Well, what happened is me, my brother, his friends, all went to the park. He played basketball with his friends, and because there's a 8 years difference between him and me, so I wasn't going to be able to play with them because they were all a varsity. I was just learning stuff. So while they were playing, and California, especially in LA, when they're playing, a couple of four-letter words always get passed, and you better not call foul. You let them, okay? No fouls. There's no fouls in street ball. So while they were playing, I saw some dudes on a park bench smoking. And so I went over there to look at them. One of them looked like Michael Jackson. Told him he looked like Michael Jackson. He tried to sing, but I said, you don't sound like Michael Jackson. You're not Michael Jackson. And I says, what's that? And he was holding what I thought was a cigarette. Later, it was actually marijuana, some kith, marijuana, Mary J, whatever they were calling it back then, reefer, and whatsoever. So here begins my odyssey of my reefer madness. So I asked, can I have a puff? He said, puff of this? So they went ahead and get. These guys were D.C.C. And for those not from California or Southern Cal, D.C.Cs are Dodge City Crips. They ruled that section of San Pedro, Rancho San Pedro, and that was their territory. So, and they carried their blue rag. So I talked with them and then proceeded to get high. The spinning I was doing earlier is with after I was getting high. I kept spinning round and round, looking at the stars, and I was focusing on the North Star. And it looked so neat and beautiful. Wow, the stars, beautiful. Look at that one. And continue to spin and not get dizzy. So my brother's game ended, and they decided we were going to go home. So I had to go to the bathroom, went to the bathroom, and walked out. What happened is I went to the bathroom and lost his glove. He sent me back, go look for it, I didn't see it. And then we looked to where the bench was, didn't see it, basketball court, didn't see it. Meanwhile, the Crips were still toking. And so when my brother's friend says, you know what? I think it's one of those white boys that stole that glove. Now, this was a real leather glove, and it at the time was $55 in 1977. So today's time, after inflation, it probably would have been $100, $150. So we proceeded to go where we thought the kids went, and try to follow them. So the Crips, D.C.C, decided they're going to follow us to find those guys. After about 10 minutes after a walk, And I'm still staring at the sky and occasionally spinning around, looking at how beautiful the North Star and the stars look when I spin. My brother's friends realized that, oh no, I remember, their mama came and picked them up. And my brother and their friends, man, shit, we walked all this way out of our way looking for them. And the Crip said, damn it, we were going to stump some white boy's ass. And they just turned around, went back to do what they do, probably go get another supply of their weed and we proceeded to go home. So that's my story about the first time I got high. My brother had to explain to my mom I lost his glove without mentioning the fact that I got high, because telling that mean Creole that her baby son got high, she's going to blame the oldest son because I'm his responsibility. So this simply said, gave it to me, I went to the bathroom and I forgot it. She never knew we got high, still don't know we got high, and she doesn't watch the internet, so I ain't worried about her seeing this video. So that's what happens, spinning round and round, getting high. But that was the first and only time I got high. And I don't even drink anymore. I found out I got stage 3 kidney disease, so I stopped drinking a couple of months ago. Like the author stated mine, but I'd rather live a little bit longer, 40 more years. So I stopped drinking. But again, that reminds me, when I was in high school, my friends formed a pot circle, and then they were puff passing. And one guy saw that I wasn't token, so he grabs G, no real names here, and grabs G's, and they go up there, and I'm watching them talk, and the next thing I'm seeing is G falling, laughing hard as a bitch, coming down, laughing, and then staring at me, and then they come back up there and says, and he goes and tells him, they thought Beasley, me, was a narc. And they said, what? And they all busted out. They know it was a narc because, well, man, we did a lot of bad things, and if that was a narc, we would have been going to jail, or they would have been busted, and me not doing it. But since I did it with them, they knew I wasn't a narc, so they were laughing their ass off. And then G goes up there, they ended up with another biff, and started puff passing again. Then all of a sudden he turns to me and looks, if I find a spoon around your neck, I'm going to whoop your ass up and down Virginia Beach Boulevard. They all started laughing again. Then after a while I asked, what's a spoon? I didn't ask me. I went into the store that we were on the side building of, and asked them, do you know what a spoon is? And they asked me, you know G? Yeah. And you don't know what a spoon is? I said, no. You hang around G all this time and you don't know what a spoon is? And you guys, I know you guys are puff ass, but I don't do drugs. So you don't know what a spoon. I said, yeah, a spoon is a thing you keep around your neck. It's a tube that's hollow. They dip it into a brick, put it under the shirt, and every so often they will stick it up their nose and sniff it like smelling salt. But instead of sneezing, they get high. Oh, I didn't know that. And you hang around G and didn't know what a spoon is? No, I don't. You're weird. Like everybody in their mama knew. I didn't toke, but I did at the time. I was kill me some MD and some night train, and back then a drink they called Cisco, liquid crack. They used to call it back then because people, like 2 or 3 of us, buy one bottle and we get fucked up out there. And in New York, they would buy a bottle, and a lot of kids up there would get alcohol poisoning because it was so powerful. They no longer sell it. And after a year selling it here, they banned it here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. We don't even sell 64 ounces here. It's banned. Which is done because now all they will just go and get 240s now instead of 164 and get high. They spend a little bit more money, but they're still getting drunk. But yeah, that's the first time I got drunk. got high and I was talking. What was the first time you got high? What did you do? How old were you? I'm going to end my video. Before I end my video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment and tell me what happened when you first got high. And please subscribe and share. Share, so I could get paid and more people could know my experience. Share and comments. And that's my video for this round.